An elderly man bashed to death in his own home has been described by his son as a kind and gentle man who was always helping others. Neighbour Narelle Smith befriended Peter McCarthy before allegedly murdering him just days before Christmas. Today, the 46-year-old chose to remain in her police cell when her case was heard in court. Crime reporter Mark Reddie.
A retired lawyer and more recently a devoted grandfather to two young boys, one of whom he'd only just met.
He was, just ensconced with hanging on to him.
But their bond was destroyed when Peter McCarthy was found bashed to death in his South Coogee unit 5 days before Christmas.
My mum called me and said she'd found him and that the police were on their way.
Police search warrant! Police search warrant!
3 weeks later, heavily armed officers raided his complex, arresting his 46-year-old neighbour, Narelle Smith, and charging her with murder.
You start in disbelief and think it's all a joke, and then you quickly realise, obviously, that it's not, and it's just horrific.
It's believed the 77-year-old was helping her with free legal advice.
A typical Aussie larrikin, I guess you could say, but with a well-mannered twist. He was always trying to help whoever he could help.
His only son, Jason, is now without his father, while his 2 children are without their grandfather.
He's just a really kind-hearted, gentle guy, really.
According to court documents, Narelle Smith stole Peter McCarthy's mobile phone and satchel. She also used his Opal card to make a return bus trip from here in South Coogee to Surrey Hills on the day his body was found. The 46-year-old will spend at least the next 2 months behind bars until her next court appearance in March. Mark Reddie, ABC News, Sydney.